Thank you all for joining us. We'll start the questions now. Okay, guys, we are out of time. Thank you very much for attending. Apologies if you're unable to get a question in.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight we're talking to you from one of the special venues in European football, the San Siro, here in the city of Milan. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And what we have to look forward to is the second leg of this Champions League semi-final. It's Inter, and they take on Wrexham.
Well, the first leg was a really good game, Derek. It had action at both ends, it was an even contest, and it's set up perfectly for this second leg. Hopefully we're not disappointed.
Look at the Inter team. Marcelo Brozovic plays alongside Pierre-Emile Højbjerg in central midfield. And in attack, Romelu Lukaku starts alongside Lautaro Martinez. And here's the Wrexham starting lineup.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 formation, but they play with a false number 9, who just drops that little bit deeper, and that allows the wide players to make diagonal runs through the middle. Also, watch out for the fullbacks getting forward at every opportunity.
And they get the ball rolling in the second leg of this Champions League semi-final. Mount. Maddison with it. Martinez. On to Maddison. An alert piece of defending. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him, Stuart?
Well, he's certainly weighed in with his fair share of goals this season, Derek. At times he's been rampant, and he will certainly need to be tightly marked today. Otherwise, he could get another couple of goals to add to his tally.
Into the advanced position. Mount. Spot on with that tackle. Able to get a body in the way. Sandro Tonali. Now potential danger. It has to be. And the keeper did magnificently.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Well, perhaps he thought he might escape punishment. Not the case. It's a booking. So the corner played into the box. And the keeper left us in no doubt that that was always going to be his ball. Toni Kroos. Still passing it around with authority. A deep delivery. Well, pretty straightforward for the keeper, you've got to say. Højbjerg. Martinez. Federico Di Marco. He has teammates around him. But really sticking to their task defensively. Couldn't hang on to the ball. Well, sitting deep like this might be a dangerous game. Kroos. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Brozovic. And he keeps going. Oh, in with a chance. Oh, a goal! The ball's in the net. A hugely important moment in the story of this tie.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
So the aggregate score currently stands at 2-1. And there we have it. The first half comes to an end here at the San Siro. And they're underway in the second half of this Champions League semi-final second leg. There's been so much speculation in terms of whether the transfer would go ahead, but it will go ahead, Stuart.
Well, they've got a real bargain here. He's such a good...
And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Cross with the corner. Oh, off the line. Outrageously good piece of defending on the line. Who's going to get on the end of it? And it's in as they tighten their grip on the tie.
Well, let's look at this again. It's a decent delivery into the box, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
On aggregate, it's 3-1. Mount. Alessandro Bastoni. Now Brozovic. Well, spot on with that challenge. Well, here's a match coming up on EA TV that I think you're going to want to join us for.
I'm really looking forward to that. Too entertaining.
Oh, they could be in here, Stuart. And a goal! What a magnificent display. It's such a one-sided contest here.
Well, here's the replay. Just look at this pass from Toni Kroos. But should the keeper be beaten at his near post? I don't think so. He really needs to do better in those situations.
Just to confirm the aggregate situation, 4-1 is the score. And attempting the through ball. Just couldn't get it through. Deflected behind, corner forthcoming. Favouring the short one. That's a useful cross. It comes to absolutely nothing. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? And in with a real chance. Surely. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. But I think the keeper has made a mistake here. While it's a decent finish, it should go in at that near post.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. So just to confirm the aggregate scoreline in this tie, 5-1 it is. And that pass could be troublesome. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So the aggregate score now, 6-1 here. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Trying to really get at the opposition here, but quick thinking defensively. Brennan Johnson. Pressing high to win the ball. Boubacar Kamara. Well, the electronic board showing 3 additional minutes. And unable to keep the ball. The referee's whistle, and a real treat in store for the travelling fans, because they can now get ready for the final.
Well, what a good win that was over the 2 games. Their attacking play has been brilliant. If they can repeat that in the final, they have every chance of lifting the trophy.
And in the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Stuart.
Well, he should be pleased with himself today, because he performed really well, he scored a good goal, and they won the game. An excellent day all round.
And he keeps going. Oh, in with a chance! Oh, a goal!
Hi, just a couple of questions for you.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Wrexham versus Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
And here's the Wrexham starting lineup.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 formation, but they play with a false number 9, who just drops that little bit deeper, and that allows the wide players to make diagonal runs through the middle. Also, watch out for the fullbacks getting forward at every opportunity.
Good luck. Thank you. Wolves.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 formation with a centre forward and two wingers. So
All right. Hi, everyone. Yeah, we're ready for questions. Okay, guys, we'll be wrapping up.
A wonderful scene here at Wembley. An ocean of fans descending upon the stadium for what promises to be an absolutely riveting FA Cup final. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. At long last, the wait is over. A warm welcome to Wembley. This is Derek Ray, joined in the commentary box by Stuart Robson, and we're approaching kick-off time in what promises to be a spectacular FA Cup final. It's Wrexham facing Manchester City.
Well, Derek, as a youngster growing up, this was the day that every young footballer dreamt of. Playing in the FA Cup final, walking out in front of 100,000 fans at Wembley, broadcast around the world, it still brings a tingle to my spine. And I'm really looking forward to this one.
Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Stuart, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, he's certainly been a constant threat this season with his goals. At times he's been absolutely outstanding, and he will need to be tightly marked today, otherwise he could cause a major problem to them.
And here's the Wrexham starting lineup.
Well, we talk about this false number 9 position, but really he's just an attacking midfield player. The penetration comes from the wide players who make runs from outside to in. Done well, it can be devastating.
And here's the Manchester City lineup.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support the centre forward. If they can do that, they're a potent front three. No doubt about that.
And now they get the ball rolling. Gakpo. Good tackle taken away. Significant acreage for City to run into. And he has options available. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. Fontaine. This is Kroos. Well read to ease the pressure. Rafael Leao. Gakpo. Another good tackle. Brennan Johnson. Tonali with it. And given away. Barella. Promising sequence. Takes aim. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. And over comes the corner. The clearance wasn't decisive. Excellent defending. Barella. And support available. Hernandez. And it was pretty straightforward for the goalkeeper. And you don't want to lose possession there. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. More live football to come. A little note about a future game with us here on EA TV.
And what a game that will be. Two good teams in a great stadium. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Can they trouble the opposition this time? Might be a chance here. Oh, there's the goal! There's the opener! How about that?
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So the action continues, and City looking to offer a swift response to that setback. Palmer. This is Kroos. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Leao. On to Barella. Hernandez. Well, nothing productive, really. And the referee's whistle. We've reached the halfway point here at Wembley Stadium. So the second half underway, and no doubt about it, City with work ahead of them. Gakpo. Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Manchester City facing West Ham United.
Well, Derek, I'm really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium, and it should be an entertaining match.
Excellent use of advantage from the referee in City's favour. Possession lost. He's in behind. And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Gakpo. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Real chance. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
Three goals without reply. The referee has decided... to give the free kick decision the way of City. Leao, and blocked for now. Constantly thwarted. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Well, the supporters think it's on. Good stop from the keeper. And now the delivery. Outrageously good piece of defending on the line. Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, let's look at this again. It's a decent delivery into the box. And what about the finish? With such control and technique, that could have gone anywhere, but not with his skill. It's a great goal.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Really bright-looking attack. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. Ugarte. A foul, but advantage played. Youssoufa Moukoko. Able to skip past his man. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Youssoufa Moukoko. Is it going to be? Oh, buried them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here it is again, and it was never really in doubt, was it? He was always going to score from there.
Oh my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 4 minutes of added time.
There to win it back. And there goes the final whistle. The cup issue is settled. A story of one side celebrating and the other distraught. Memories are being made.
Well, just look at those scenes down there, Derek. What a contrast in emotions. Brilliant for the winners, despair for the losers. But overall, the right team won today.
Yeah, you can see what it means to this tight-knit team. Real solidarity.
Well, this is special for everybody at the club. What a great moment for any young player. And this is what you dream about when you start playing football. When you're playing in the playground, you want to win a cup. Brilliant moment.
It's a special moment in the career of any footballer. And now for the trophy lift itself. The cup winners.
Well, you can just see what it means to those players and the manager. That's fantastic stuff.
There's always the element of chance in a cup competition. But my goodness, they've taken the rough with the smooth. And now they savour the moment. Full marks to the entire team. And now they get the chance to exhale and enjoy.
They've been brilliant in this competition, and so have the fans. They've really got behind their team. They've played a big part in this win. Just look at those faces in the crowd. Great stuff.
Really a match made in heaven between players and fans. And these celebrations are going to continue for quite some time. And now the players get to relax a bit and enjoy having the pictures taken.
Well, these photos will be cherished for years to come, won't they? Certainly ones to show the grandchildren.
And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Real chance.
Just a couple of questions for you. No further questions, thanks.
Okay, welcome everyone. We'll be starting with the questions now. Okay, guys, we are out of time.
The wait is over. There are few bigger days on the football calendar than Champions League final day. Fans are beginning to pour into the stadium and the tension is palpable. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. Well, there's nothing quite like this occasion. Welcome to the UEFA Champions League final. The best two teams in Europe this season preparing to go head-to-head for the crown. This is Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined as always on these big occasions by Stuart Robson. It's Wrexham against Atletico Madrid.
Well, Derek, this is magnificent. The atmosphere inside this stadium is electric. Let's just hope the tension doesn't affect the players. It shouldn't do. Just look at the quality down there.
And here's the Wrexham starting lineup.
Well, what you see is the centre-forward dropping deep into midfield and the wide players making runs into the space he vacates. But that only causes a problem if the opposition get dragged out of position. However, they do play it well, you have to say.
And this is how Atletico will line up.
Well, this system gives them a good defensive base. A well-drilled back four, a solid midfield with wide players tucking in, and two forwards who can press the ball. But does it provide enough fluidity going forward? I'm never sure.
And they're underway now in the Champions League final. We're about to find out which team is the best in Europe. Good tackle, it'll be a throw. Sandro Tonali. Gakpo. Now can they make something happen? A fine reading of the situation. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
I would describe him as majestic when he's playing at his best. He glides past his...
Oh, Stuart, opportunity here! Oh, yes! First to score in this final, and it could be highly significant.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Gakpo. Beautifully weighted ball. Not to be this time. João Felix. Able to skip past his man. Brennan Johnson. Now potential danger. He succeeds in clearing it. Well, not a bad plan of action, but through to the goalkeeper it goes. Here's Serrano. Wonderfully weighted pass. Will he finish? And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, but you do have to ask questions of the keeper. Could he have done better here? I think so. You can't be beaten at your near post like that.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Toni Kroos. Gakpo. Oh, he's through here. A lovely attempt. Well, choosing to chip, and it wasn't so very far away.
Well, it was good vision, excellent technique, but not quite the end result it deserved.
Very quick thinking there. Di Carvalho. Plenty to like about this Atletico move. Oh, a vital interception. And he could be in proper trouble here. Putting his body on the line. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. And so the half-time whistle has gone here at the Parc des Princes in Paris. "45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. Oh, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Fratesi. Oh, a nearly moment, but not quite good enough.
Well, you certainly can't fault them for effort. They keep applying the pressure, and if they can just nick one, they're right back in this.
William Saliba. Johnson. Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. A lot of momentum to this Atletico attack. And after the cross, a tremendous block. They've regained possession. Gakpo. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Defenders need to cover. Ugarte. Brennan Johnson. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. Well, that's one for them to pursue. And still looking to get the shot off. Untidy in possession. And after that... Fantastic effort. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he whips it in. Well, the keeper was there to make the catch. Throw in for Atletico. Both substitutes have been getting ready, will come on at the same time. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Joao Felix. Timely intervention. Luka Sucic. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. And threading it forward. Well, that's fine goalkeeping. Real concentration. And over it comes. And still danger here. And that came off the defender, so it'll be a corner. Played over. Well, not cleared away completely. His fans won't tire of seeing that again. Oblak with the save. Who can they pick out? And he takes on the shot. Save, but still a chance. Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. And so into the final 5 minutes. Bad pass. Manuel Ugarte. And in with a real chance. There it is! Victory more or less guaranteed now.
Well, here's the replay. The little 1-2 starts everything off. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 3 extra minutes. William Saliba. And there it is! Full time! They are the Champions League winners.
Well, just look at the emotions out there. Joy and relief on one side, despair and heartache on the other. But we've got the right winners here. They fully deserved it on the night.
For these players, well, it's the night of their lives. And they're determined to enjoy every millisecond.
Well, they have to make the most of this, don't they? It's a great feat. What an achievement from them.
Well, they don't need to be reminded about what comes next. It's the presentation of the coveted Champions League trophy.
Well, there's some tired players out there, but what you can be sure of, they'll find some energy when they get their hands on the trophy. They'll be going mad in the next few moments.
Here we go. The Champions League winners.
Well, this is what they wanted. What a moment for these players. They've worked so hard to win this trophy. They've been fantastic.
And you can feel the emotion. It's natural to reflect on this final, but so much hard work has gone into the entire campaign. Memories, memories. What would a celebration be without the chance to enjoy it with your own supporters?
Well, these fans have certainly played their part, haven't they? They'll savour these moments. They've travelled far and wide to follow their team. They're loving every minute of this, and why not? They deserve it.
A performance of fire as well as ice. They held their nerve when that was necessary. And these celebrations will run long into the night.
Well, these are the moments they have to make the most of. It doesn't happen very often, does it? These will be photos to cherish for years to come. Brilliant stuff.
And you are looking at the best club side in Europe. Wonderfully weighted pass. Will he finish? And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe. Oh, he's through here. A lovely attempt. Well, choosing to chip, and it wasn't so very far away.
Well, it was good vision, excellent technique, but not quite the end result.
Oh, a nearly moment, but not quite good enough.
Well, you certainly can't fault them for effort. They keep applying the pressure, and if they can...
And threading it forward. Now that's fine goalkeeping, real concentration. Played over. His fans won't tire of seeing that again. Oblak with the save. And in with a real chance. There it is. Victory more or less guaranteed now.
Just a moment of your time. Yeah, no further questions, thanks.